seeding seaweed. It's a new push to bring back native seaweed that actually used to dominate Waikiki.
Now, scientists are using what you can buy at the hardware store to do just that. Catherine Cruz gives us a look at the pilot project now underway.
This is limukala. It's a tough type of seaweed with healing properties. It's prized by Hawaiians for cultural and medicinal uses. And while it used to be abundant along Oahu's south shore, it's now scarce. And it's why UH botanists have turned to everyday tile for help.
These are 2x2 tiles. They're made out of limestone, and which is what the reef is constructed of. And we can take these tiles and cement them to the reef, and then the sargassum can grow and reproduce and hopefully reestablish in Waikiki.
It's taken a lot of trial and error to learn that the seaweed is most fertile in winter, and that using makeshift surge tanks that mimic the movement of waves can actually speed up the growth of seaweed 4 times more than in calmer waters.
It takes waves that would just knock you right off the rocks, and it just loves it. So the surge is not going to harm these at all. They're going to be fine. They love the surge. So the more wave action, the better.
Surge-loving seaweed now unlocking its secrets under the patient work of researchers.
We've learned a lot in the last 3 years, right, about how it grows, how fast it grows, how to get it to grow faster and survive. So we're hoping over the next year to get that and to get them out on the reef, and then from there we'll kind of monitor to see what the results are.
Over the past several years, hundreds of volunteers have focused on removing the invasive gorilla ogo from our waters. The focus has been the reefs and the marine preserve behind the Waikiki Aquarium. Samantha Flounder says it's gratifying to see those efforts have made a difference in reducing the invasive species.
At first it feels, you know, you've got the whole community stacking bags and tons, and is this ever going to work? And it's been fantastic to see a real progress with that.
So right now is actually the prime time to take something in and go ahead and put it in and hope that it will either overgrow or outcompete the invasives if they start to come back up.
So the real test is going to be right out here. That's where all those little tiles will be placed out on the reef, and that should happen later this fall or early next year.
The hope is to see limukala regenerate, drawing more fish and encouraging diversity in the marine ecosystem and healing our unhappy reefs.
We are working to provide the tools to innovate so that we can help Waikiki turn a corner and show off the best rather than a degraded ecosystem.
After nearly 30 years of research in Hawaii waters, Smith is glad her focus is less on the invasive species and more about how to nurture native marine plants. Little beds of limukala, toughing it out for now, getting a helping hand from the hardware store, and a few fish.
We have 550 native reef plants, and limukala is the only one that we have cracked at this point to the stage. So we have huge uphill battle, or if you're an optimist, great opportunities to actually innovate and bring online new species.
The story here, all about propagating and preserving marine plants